You know what'd be good? If we have a figure, a wrestling figure, that came with chips. What the heck is that?
Huh?
G'day ladies and gents, it is I, Nick Storm, with the greasy hands, the Australian icon. And oh baby, hot off the presses from Ringside Collectibles, use code ICON at checkout if you want ski. We got this Hook figure that comes here from AEW Jazzwares. Brand freaking new, dude. If you've seen on the channel in the past few months, we've had like a lot of Ringside exclusives we've reviewed in the past. Wheeler Yuta, Sammy Guevara, Blood and Guts 2-pack, just to name a few off the top of my dome, even Danhausen. And this is no different, man. I've been loving the Jazzwares Ringside exclusives lately. I think they've been pretty killer. I love the packaging. Every time there's a Ringside exclusive, the packaging's always really, really top notch. And I love it to frickin' bits, yeah. And actually taking a closer look at the packaging itself, you can see it says Hook, FTW Champion. Kind of all around the sides of the box as well, it has Hook, 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 Hook. It's almost like it's a Hook figure. No, but I think it looks good too. You got the Ringside exclusive WrestlingFigures.com logo on the bottom there, as well as all your professional logos, all your stuff you need to get the people knowing what they're freaking buying on a box. And I like how it came out a lot. But most importantly, you open it like it's a freaking door, like you're getting a knock at the door. And who is at the door? It's freaking the FTW champion with a packet of chips. What did I just say? That was pretty loud. I got my dogs barking with that one. But I'm so excited, man. So we open up this flap. I'd say be careful, by the way, when you're opening this. It's sort of like a book spine. You don't want to crease it. You don't want to break it. But you want to make sure it is in nice, pristine condition. As you can see, I'm tearing it, lol. But I do like it. I wish it did fold out a little bit more because I am trying to have to push it to open a little bit. But as you can see, the accessories that come with this freaking bad boy. We got Hook, an interchangeable head, a packet of Hook chips. Very, very nice. FTW title. The first ever time we're getting the FTW title in a wrestling figure, I think. Well, I'm gonna eat my words if that's wrong, but from memory, I think I don't remember seeing an FTW title, so that's really, really crazy. At least in 6-inch scale, thank goodness. Also have a hand with a chip accessory, a backpack in here, also a blank hoodie. Oh my god, man, a lot of accessories. So without further ado, goddamn do. Let's freaking do. And all you have to do if you are opening this, you want to keep this box pristine and mock. Just make a small incision like a surgeon and freaking, oh, there you go. Small incision lifts up like that. And then we can take the innards or the skeleton of this freaking organism out. And another thing to note here, it says 730, which I think is the area code. Freaking, I'm Australian. What do I know? Now, taking a look at the figure, I might actually keep him in display like this. I quite like how it looks. What am I freaking, a stupid idiot Australian? Hey, don't answer that. And taking a look at the figure out of the packaging and everything, we can see the accessories count as follows. We have the Hook chips that we mentioned in the intro. Let's see if we can focus there. Look at him! With a chip hand, which is kind of insane. I think Jazzwares has made a hand with a fork now. We've had like the ice cream hand. We're gonna have like a whole freaking smorgasbord. We're gonna have a feast in figure form. We also get a completely blank, nice cloth, like black hoodie. I think, I hope not, but I think this will stain the figure. So just be wary of that, as we've seen in the past with like the black cloth goods from Jazzwares. But hey, I like it. Hopefully you can like wash it and get the staining out. I'm not too sure what you can do there. I've seen people do that and yada, yada, yada. We also have a backpack right here, a white backpack with black straps. This is awesome, dude. This looks great. It also, all the zips as well, they look good. Like the minor details on this, like someone sculpted this, dude. Someone sculpted a goddamn backpack and did a great job of it. I like how this looks. You can put it on your Orange Cassidys if you want. Hey, I'm gonna take it to school. Who freaking cares? We also get an interchangeable head scan as well that just has the sunglasses on instead of just the no sunglasses. And I don't know what it is, but his hairline, it's like he messed up using some Just for Men's hair dye, you know? Shout out to Just for Men's, I guess. But another thing I am noticing as well, they did not do the lip sort of print on this head scan. I'm not sure if there was a certain reason for that or what the reason is for that. I don't freaking know. maybe they're like, well, we gotta choose to freaking paint his lips on or his sunglasses. And last but not least, especially for a lot of people, and this might be a selling point of a pack, is the FTW title, the Frick the World, you know what I'm saying? Title. Taz brought this in. This was his, like, completely, like, standalone title that he just got. He was like, yeah, brother, I got a title, brother, and I'm gonna give it to my son, brother. Brother, that's your title, brother. Does he call Hook brother or son? Leave it in the comments down below. If we're inspecting more on this FTW title, I can notice there's only, like, sort of 6 holes overall, but, you know, only 3 columns to put a wrap around for, like, the you know, stability and just tightness when you are putting it around a figure waist or anything like that. And having a hard time to push through. I think it's just because of new rubber and all that fun stuff. But there you go. That's the tightest as it can go on right there. Put it around his freaking shoulder like that. Put it around his waist if you like. Bada bing, bada boom. Freaking Taz is your father. What? And now the figure itself. Going down, we can see this reminds me just completely a lot of the Hookhausen 2-pack Hook that we did get. Again, it's just the plain black with the white on here. But for an attire, this is a lot better. I love this attire a lot, man. My favorite Hook attire, I don't know. Shout out to Muscle Bro Figs, but I'd have to say it's like the beige with the purple Hook, you know, orange Hook lettering. Oh, man! He's got a nice little screaming Damon on his crotch, which is cool. The 730 again. That's my bedtime on his Tookus. And I like his boots designs a lot, actually. I love how they came out, dude. The 730 with the Screamin' Damon again. I don't even know if it's called that. I'm just giving it that trademark. Screamin' Damon! I'm not sure if this is just a me problem or anything, but this boot mold in particular has a hard time trying to stand sometimes for me. I don't know, let me know if that's a thing for you in the comments. All the tattoos on this Hook figure as well came out pretty great on my figure, at least. I know sometimes with QC, it can be an issue here and there. Mom! But I think all the tattoos, man, and look at it, freaking Porky Pig or whatever the goddamn little handsome devil. Hello, Hook. Is that a trademark? I think so. I smell a trademark. Speaking more on the articulation as well, it feels pretty good in hand. It feels buttery smooth. Shout out Trey. But I think it gets to the point where it could be like that buttery smooth that over time, if you are one to play with it over time, I feel like it can get loose, like a lot looser than it is now. Like this right now, I think this is like what you want, I think, in a figure. It articulates well. It's not disagreeing with you when you're trying to move it. It's not restricting. It's not resisting, I should say. And here's how the Prodigal Orange Man looks like with all the accessories and everything on. Holy hell, dude. I tried like 6 or 7 times to record this, but he kept falling. He genuinely kept falling over. And it's funny, man. The boot mold, it has a way of wanting to do that. Speaking on the accessories alone, I think the quality of them are really good. Like this, the packet of chips are really great. I just wish there was a better way to hold them in hand. And I think the big reason, like, it doesn't want to, like, kind of go in is because the hand is rubber, and so is this. They're both hard rubber, don't get me wrong. They're hard plastic, they're hard rubber, but they're still moldable, they're still pliable. And so that way, there's no real... There's give to it. So if you try and put an accessory in it, there's give to it. It'll go back into its normal sort of, you know, mold that it was, because it is rubber. If that makes any goddamn sense. And there we go. Now with all the nooks and crannies, even the FTW title and everything, it looks great, dude. Like, once you finally set it all up and put all the stuff on it, it comes out to look pretty cool and snazzy and freaking eclectic and whatever. All these adjectives. Oh! And now taking a look at some figure comparisons. Of course I have to do Danhausen first, but I will say off screen, trying to get this backpack to fit on his one shoulder was so annoying. Oh my god, man, I think it took like maybe 3 years off of my life trying to get the accessory to fit on the accessory part for the accessory. Anyway, this is how the figures look together. I think they look really good together, especially if you want to do some Hookhausen memories. Bring back those memories. I remember those memories so fondly. But here's that, Hookhausen and Danhausen Ringside exclusive. And here is Hook next to the CM Punk Supreme Walmart exclusive. And one thing I will say as well, the hoodies, like we mentioned before, just basically the same mold, or I should say stitching job as the prior hoodies, which thank goodness, because nothing was broken with this prior mold of the hoodies or stitching with the hoodies, apart from the fact that it stains. But overall, for the look and aesthetics and stuff like that, you know, it looks great for a hoodie. I think as close as you could to get to a freaking hoodie. Yeah. Just wish they wouldn't freaking stain you guys, because I like you guys. You guys don't need any staining. Aww. And here is the hook next to a Mattel release. For example, here is the Ultimate Edition RVD, Best of Pals, Taz and Rob go way back, Pick a Hand, all that fun stuff. And all the figures that you've seen here on the comparisons are actually on the channel if you want to see the reviews for themselves. And I'd say thus concludes this review of the Ringside exclusive hook that is now shipping on Ringside Collectibles WrestlingFigures.com. Use code ICON at checkout, save yourself 10%. But final thoughts on this figure. I think overall, for what you're getting, it is pretty good, man. You're getting a lot of accessories, and that's just like, you know, sort of a no-brainer with Ringside Collectibles exclusives at least. But some nitpicks on this figure I am noticing is the shoe mold, the boot mold for me. It's been, I think I've taken like 30 minutes trying to review this figure, okay, dude, just... As I was saying, I've been trying to get this figure to stand. I might have taken 30 minutes off screen to literally prop him up just to literally record. But if you can look past that as well, I think the heads give this figure a little bit of no neck, especially with when you have like the hoodie and everything on as well. And for that backpack accessory, it doesn't really fit on the shoulder that greatly. And also the bag of chips. Like I said, yada yada. Watch the review, I said it all already. And if you made it to the end of this video, give it a freaking thumbs up. And if you didn't like the video, Danhausen's gonna curse you while he's eating a bag of chips. How about that? And if you haven't yet, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload from the Australian Icon. And every Friday, me and producer Sam over on Figure Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly, we go live when we talk everything wrestling figures, the news for the week, and we even have some of your favorites from people from Mattel, people from AEW Jazzwares, and Sam and I bring you all these good goods, okay? That'll be in the description, but I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I thank you all for watching if you made it this far, and I'll freaking see you when I'm looking at you next. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh.
NickStorm, the Australian Icon.